Hello and welcome back to our channel, my brothers and my sisters. Today we're going to be talking about something that's unusual. And you want to know what it is? We're going to talk about the fact that the struggle is real. And in order to know what struggle I'm talking about, you have to stay tuned. So if you're interested, let's get into it. Welcome back to Choosing to Live Now. My name is Taneshia, and today we're going to be talking about how the struggle is real. Yup. Now you might be saying, Taneshia, what you talking about now? Okay, and that's a great question. And here's the deal. Let me start with a little disclaimer. My brothers and my sisters, today was not a dope day for me. It was whack. Excuse my vernacular, but it was wiggity whack. Everything about the day was trash, trash, trash. And I ain't gonna hold you. Today was one of those days when your girl wanted to just say, you know what? I'm done with all of the stuff in my life that I'm trying to accomplish right now because it's just too hard. And I had a couple conversations with a couple of my people from my circle, and they really were trying to encourage me. And I mean, they were spitting some truth, right? Giving me back my own worth and all that jazz. Can you tell me if you've ever been there? Put it in the comment section. And let me tell you, I was so over it. Like, bruh, I don't even care what you're talking about, until I started reflecting on my own core values of truth. And one of my circle members said one thing to me, and it was basically just reminding me of the fact that there is no wasted moment in anything that I've experienced, right? And that everything that I've experienced through my journey, good, bad, and the ugly, was going to ultimately get me to where I'm supposed to be. And as my circle member began to share that with me, I began to recognize and think to myself about this world we're in this community. And we've been talking about all these things about us living our best life now. And we're in this brand new series talking about that you matter. And what I realized through that journey of my own today was that oftentimes when people are trying to be positive and help you through the journey, you don't know none of their struggles or nothing that they're going through until after they're over it, right? You read their books, you listen to them tell you, wow, it's amazing, this is what happened. You never ever hear people validating you while they are also needing to be validated too. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I want to talk about the struggle is real for us to just be healthy human beings. And if being healthy for you includes trying to follow in a journey towards purpose, if being healthy for you means you have a physical ailment in your body and you taking treatment and you just sick and tired of trying to have some type of faith that things gonna get better, if that's you, this conversation is for you. If you got children and they doing opposite of what you tell them to do, or they're making crazy mistakes and you feel like everything you've done is a failure, this conversation is for you. My brother and my sister, if you done started a business and you ain't got no customers, or they thinning out and you aggravated by it, my brother and my sister, we gonna talk about why the struggle to be whole, healthy individuals in this world is real. Let's begin. Number one, when you're on the journey towards purpose, wholeness, wellness, whatever your journey is, for me, I'm gonna keep talking in that vein of purpose, because to me, that's everything. One of the biggest challenges that we face on the journey is having to go through the joint alone. Woo! Are you with me, my brother and my sister? What you might be saying, what do you mean by that? Let's talk about alone. I'm not talking about the fact that you're going to take everybody that you know, your family and your friends, with you everywhere that you're going. How could you? Because the vision that you have for your life is different. Remember, we talked about this before. But the fact that there are specific components of your journey that are only identified by you because they're your life and your experiences. That's one of the reasons, my brothers and sisters, that the struggle is real. It's real because you're going through it alone, in that nobody knows your story like you do. And so when you try to explain it and get advice and suggestions about how to make it through the journey, people give you everything that they can based on what they understand you're going through from their own vantage point. But there are unique characteristics in your journey that they may not be able to take into consideration because they are not you. And that's you. Can you scream out and say, I feel you? Right. So then when you're going through the journey and you don't have anyone to validate you in the moment, the way that you really need to be validated, it's overwhelming. And that makes the struggle be real. Another thing that makes the struggle towards purpose and living our best life real is the fact that many times when we're on the journey, we don't have an underwriter of our dream, our vision, our purpose. What you saying, Taneshia? What I'm saying is you need green money. Oh God. Oh my God. And a lot of times you might be working at a job and your job is your seed money, your hustle money on the side while you're trying to do this other thing in your life. And it's hard because you seem like you can never get enough money. Now, let's say you got enough money for your own personal affairs, but you need investments for your business. And every time you go to the bank, they tell you no. Or you can't get business credit. My brothers or my sisters, oh my gosh. Or you have an ailment in your body and you don't have health insurance that's legit. So you're struggling. Like, listen, I know that if I go 2 counties over, this doctor over here is the greatest doctor to help me with what I got going on, but my insurance won't pay for that. So I'm stuck over here in this space with this trashy physician and this trashy treatment because it's all I got. Have you ever felt like that? Do you know anybody who has ever felt like that? If so, be encouraged, my friend. Why? Because the struggle is real. Let's talk about another reason why the struggle is real. Another reason why the struggle is real is because you can be working and doing everything you know to do in order to meet your goal, in order to make sure that your family is well, to make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do in order to accomplish the goal in front of you. And no matter what you do, my brother and my sister, it seems like it is never enough. Because once you get over one hurdle, there's another thing. I have a really, really, really close family member who actually has children that have different disabilities. And one of the challenges in their life is that every time they go to go get one level of care and support for that child, they find out they need something else, or somebody quit, or something go on. Or can you imagine? And so how difficult must it be for my family members to be able to breathe and to feel like life is going to get better when there's one hurdle after another hurdle after another hurdle? Is that you? Well, listen, that's why we talk about the struggle is real. Oh, what about this struggle? Here's another one. This is what, number 4. So you're walking down this journey. You have walked through forgiveness. You have walked through loss and all that stuff like that. And you still don't know what in the world you're supposed to be doing with the rest of your life. You know you can't stand what you're doing right now. But at the end of the day, you got no ideas. You've tried to invest a little bit of money. You've tried to read this book. You've tried to go to this place, and you still feel like you are confused. My brother and my sister, can I say it again? The struggle is real. Number 5, another reason that the struggle might be real is that you keep having really great triumphs and really big setbacks. Oh man, my brother and my sister, can I tell you, this here is a big one. You get excited because you've met this goal. You are so grateful, but then something else occurs in your life that takes you backwards 3 steps after you only went forward 2. So you ultimately feel like you're not moving at all. Let me give you a little story. I can remember early on in my academic journey, my journey to be a doctor, that I was working a full-time job. I remember this one time, y'all, like I got so financially stable that I was saving tons of money, and I was just feeling so good about myself that I was saving money, preparing to make big investments, and doing different things so that my money could make money for me. That while I continued my educational journey, no matter what would happen, we'd be good. Baby, guess what happened? I got laid off. So all the money that I saved, all of the strategies that I made for myself went out the window because it became me just trying to survive. And I felt so defeated. Like, oh my God, this is so hard. Why am I even trying? I want to quit. I want to give up. Have you been there? Are you there right now? Can I validate your feelings right now? My brother and my sister, the struggle to live our best life now is real. Yeah. Here's another struggle, number 6. The first one we talked about was you got to go through it alone. But number 6 is no one understands you. You are an enigma in the world. Oh gosh. What you mean, Taneshia? That means that the people around you don't even understand why you're doing what you're doing. So as a result of that, they run their mouth. You know the chatter about why is he doing X, Y, and Z. And they got so much to say, but no solutions. And if they do give a solution, the solution is trash. It's not out of any place connected to your core fundamental values of truth. It's not even connected to theirs. They're just talking out of their own fear and frustration. My brother and my sister, is this you? If so, let me encourage you. The struggle for our best life now is real. Oh gosh. Yeah. And here's the last one. The last one on the journey, number 7. I like 7. It's a complete number. And then finally, after you've dealt with all of the things that we just talked about on this journey, you start to doubt yourself. You let all of these things get into your mind, into your heart about who you are and why I can't go further because this person said that and I'm alone here and this and that and the other. And you really just start to feel like, what's the use of this life? Why should I even care anymore? You give up. Yep. What is it? What is our theme for today? The struggle to our purpose is real. And here's what I want to say to you today. My brother and my sister, you are not alone. I know I say it all the time, but my brother and sister, the reality is on our journey towards being our best person, purpose, whatever your personal journey is, this is a part of our lives. And while all those things that distract us and cause the struggle in our life to be real, let me ask you a question. What's the worst thing you've ever gone through? Yeah. Did you come out of it? I would want to argue that you did, because you're able to look at me today. And if you didn't, you are so amazing, because in spite of what you're going through, you are still alive, breathing, with this opportunity to live your best life now, because you're willing to still be connected to a source of life and hope. Because this is what our community is. I don't care how bad your circumstance looks. I promise you, my brother and sister, your life has value and it matters. And yeah, the struggle is real. And the reason why I brought these things up, it might seem random. Why are you talking about that today, Taneshia? I'm talking about it today because so often we are invalidated in our journeys. People don't recognize what we're going through. They tell us to get over it. They tell us to suck it up. We tell ourselves that very thing. And we never even validate that there is pain or frustration in the moment that we're in. And do you know what happens when we don't validate our realities? Baby, we get sick. Our health starts to decay. We become worse and more reclusive and, separated from reality. And then we become these people only focusing on survival mode. And if you're in survival mode now, because you have felt invalidated in your emotions that you didn't have time to feel, I give you permission now, my brother and my sister, to just breathe with me. Come on, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. You deserve to breathe. It does not matter if people in your life do not understand where you are or what you're going through. It is healthy to validate your emotions. It is healthy for you to be able to deal with what's on the table for you right now. I know you may have been trained that you can say, I gotta fake it till I make it. No, you don't. Because faking it till you make it does not serve anyone but the people that you're attempting to impress or prove that you're fine around. You may not be able to be vulnerable in front of everybody, but you ought to be able to be vulnerable and honest with yourself, my brother and my sister. And today, I want to give you permission, if you never were willing to take it, to validate your own self in this moment. Your feelings matter. Are serious. That's what I mean by you matter. Stop pretending like you don't have feelings. Stop pretending like things don't hurt you, because they did. And it's okay that they did. It's okay that you can admit that they did. It's not okay that bad things happen to you or that people hurt you, but it's okay that you validate that you were hurt. That is what starts the process of healing. When you're able to admit the truth. And like I started off today, I had a rough day. My blood pressure was through the roof because I've been on my journey towards purpose for 12 years. And I've had little inklings towards seeing things move forward. But I felt stuck today because there were things happening in my life that I could not control. And it's 12 years. 12 years. 12 years of me telling God yes in my life, doing everything I heard him tell me to do, and not seeing the fruit of that. And I say God because he is my core fundamental value of truth. And I felt so alone today. And I was thinking about you, my brother and my sister, how you must be feeling as you're going through what you're going through. And I want to tell you, you're not. This isn't fake what we're doing in our community. This is real. We all have ebbs and flows. And I want to tell you, before I get to where I know I'm going, before you get to where you know you're going, that this is a part of the journey. Recognizing that things are not the way we want them to be. Recognizing that we are sometimes alone. Recognizing that sometimes all you have is a moment that you're in to take a breath because your life is so overwhelming. You don't have another opportunity to breathe except the time you take. I want to validate your emotions in this moment, to say that your feelings matter. You matter. Your feelings matter. The reality that you're struggling matters. You're not the only one struggling. And I want to encourage you in this second month of this year that you're going to make it if you don't give up. Here are my strategies for you today. If you're feeling like the struggle is real and you can't get a break, my first strategy for you today, my brother and my sister, is this. Reach to your core fundamental values of truth. What do you believe in? What anchors you? Let that guide you. Because that is what I was able to do for myself today. Prayer anchors me. I'm a singer. I sing. So I sang to anchor myself. I shifted my thinking through that core fundamental value of truth. Find yours. Find yours and let it anchor you. Number 2, strategy of how to get through the struggle, being real. Be honest that a struggle even exists. Be honest. Grieve it. Grieve it. Grieve the struggle. Grieve what you're disappointed about that makes it a struggle, and keep moving forward. Yeah. Number three, know that you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling what you're feeling. We all are struggling through something. If you are someone who's struggled through addiction and you're trying not to go back to those negative places, it's a struggle. But my brother, my sister, don't give up. Hold on. Number 4, think about the things you've overcome already and let the power of the things you've overcome guide you through this current moment of uncertainty that you're experiencing. Yeah. Think about what you've come through already. You weren't born yesterday. And this content is specific to adults. Even if you're a teenager watching this, you can glean from it too. Whatever age you are, you've lived all these years, gone through all those things to get to this moment. You have survived. You have overcome. You are here now. Let your previous triumphs encourage you to today's. If you can make it through those things, you can make it through this one. The next strategy, read a book or listen to a video that's encouraging to you. Find a space to get new power breathed into your life. Yeah. Let somebody speak to your core fundamental values of truth. One of the things I do is I will legit listen to the Bible app, just play scriptures in my head to remind me of who I am and what I believe in. I will even listen to Audible books. There's a book that I love, and it's about positive thinking, and I'm going to recommend it to you. It is called The Game of Life and How to Play It. Check it out on Audible. It's a great book. Listen to it over and over and over again. It helps you to rechange your thinking, rechange your mind. Book was written in like the 1800s. Best book ever. And listening to it on Audible, it causes you to shut down the noise from around you and to really focus in on what the words of the book are saying. My good friend gave it to me about a year ago, and it really changed my life. Yeah. That's really, really powerful. And another thing, the last strategy is, my brother and my sister, when you're feeling like the struggle is real, guess what it's time for? Self-care. My brother and my sister. It's okay if you tell the people in your life, I need to check out for 20 minutes to an hour. And go do something that can feed you. You can't be on all the time. If you can't be on all the time, get yourself help. A lot of times we hope people in our lives, especially if we're in an intimate relationship, we hope those people will recognize, when we're going through difficult things, and they will give us permission to be free and to be whole and to have a moment to ourselves. But my brother and my sister, if they're used to you being in a certain capacity or having a certain role in their lives, they're not going to be the ones that come to you and be like, you need to take a break all the time. Because if they have a need, they're going to expect you to meet that need. So you, my brother and my sister, have to find a way to take time out for yourself. If you need to go paint your nails, if you're a woman, soak your feet, my God. Go to the salon. Men and women like to go get pedicures and manicures. Go get one. If you can't afford to do that, take a walk. Or like we just did, take a deep breath. And if you don't have an hour, no problem. Download the Calm app and do a guided meditation. And if that is too expensive, do it on YouTube. Type in guided meditation. It'll help you to calm yourself and center yourself. For whatever you do, take care of yourself. Because these days won't be as many as your good days. But these days will still come. It's a part of the journey, my brother and my sister. You need to know that your life matters. And these journeys, this journey of the struggle being real, baby, hey, it just is what it is. It is what it is. Good things happen to bad. Bad things happen to good people. I almost said it backwards, but you get me. Bad things happen to good people. And it's seemingly with no rhyme or reason. But are you going to live your whole life being mad that something bad happened? Instead of finding a way to heal from it and move forward? How can we ever move forward if we're stuck in the struggle? So yeah, we are acknowledging the struggle today, but we can't stay here. You're going to come out of this. You're going to come out of this if you don't give up. That's my belief for you. I don't have a magic wand or, I can see in a bottle to see all of you. But I know that I believe in my heart, if you don't give up, if you persevere, you're going to make it. Take those strategies. There are few. It's not an exhaustive list. Try one or two. But just remember, if you don't remember anything else, validate your emotion in the struggle. It's okay to say this is a rough day. Just work really hard to not allow the next day to be the same as the day that you're in. Find something to be grateful for. That's my number 8. I know I said I only had one. My last one was the one I said before. But number 8, find something to be grateful for. Woo! My brother and my sister. That also helped me. Because I'm so thankful for the things I do have, for the blessings I do have. It may not be a lot. My thankfulness could be, Lord, I thank you that I got internet, that I could be able to play this game on my phone. It could be, Lord, I'm so grateful and thankful that I have, the legs to walk. And if it's not legs to walk, a mouth to talk. And if it's not that, find the thing that you are thankful for. These things will shift your mind. But in my close, just know this. The struggle is real, honey. But we're going to get through this together. I want to thank you so much for logging in to this channel. Thank you for logging into this content. I hope that something that was said today was encouraging to you, inspiring to you. Know that you are not alone. Know that I am here with you. This is a community. We are a safe place. It has been a difficult journey, an unusual, peculiar journey, but my brother and my sister, we're going to get through it together. If you like this content, subscribe. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, be active in the comment section. Put on your notification bells so that you will get the content every time we post. And until next time, be encouraged. You're going to come out of this journey with success. Blessings to you today, my friend. Just in case you